It is officially the last stream of the year. This is the last one we're going to do. There's not a lot of time for us to do it otherwise, so it has to be the last one of the year, but we'll see how many people show up and hang out with us.
I don't think you know that for sure.
We don't, what?
That it's the last one of the year.
It is. It's absolutely the last one of the year. Why am I not hearing you?
I don't know. I'm talking into the thing.
You are? That's true. I'm confused why I hear me, but I don't hear you. That seems strange to me. I'll be honest. Oh, you know what it is? I think I know what it is. So let's fix it. We can fix it. I know it.
I don't hear me either.
What's that?
I don't hear me in my head.
I know. It's because we were playing some video games and the other people were being angry about the video games because I wasn't loud enough. And so I went in here and I changed some things. It had been a while since I'd done that. And so now I just have to go back to the actual streaming one. Trivia. There we go. Look at that. Now you should be good.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there I am.
See, so much better. Got to get the actual sound board running the way it needs to be. Somebody shared.
Make some tea.
I heard somebody host the show. That was very nice. Let's see. Danny and Patrick and Emily and Melissa and Barbine. Hello, Barbine. Craig also joining us. I guess I should start making a list of people because there's a chance we'll have enough people, and then I'll...
It's just black tea. It's an Irish tea that I like called Berries. It's like the Lipton of Ireland. It's very ubiquitous in Ireland. But it's about 8 times better than Lipton.
All right, so let's go check out the folks over on YouTube so we can hear them as well. Because on Zoom, on our Zoom call. Let's see. I want to make sure
I have to add Craig.
Yeah, let's go over there.
Craig.
Hello, all you Zoomers. How you doing?
Hello.
Welcome to the last stream of the entire year.
Unless you decide to do another one at 11.
That's true.
See, I told you. You can't know for sure that this is the last one.
That's a good point. I never really thought of it that way, but now that you mention it, no, we're not doing that. That's ridiculous.
Why is it ridiculous?
Because nobody wants to hear the bass drop of Sandstorm at midnight. Or do you?
I mean, Caitlin is technically not wrong on that. It couldn't be not the last stream of the year.
I said that.
I didn't say what
No,
country.
I'm supporting you, Caitlin.
I'm just saying.
Why won't you listen to me, Danny?
In certain time zones, this will be the last stream no matter what.
Buzzball. What's a buzzball?
Yeah.
It was at the counter of the beer and wine place. It's margarita flavored wine in a plastic bubble. And it sounded so terrible. I thought I'd kick off the evening with it.
Can we just discuss that the beer and wine place has impulse buys? That entire place is an impulse buy.
It's what and wine in a plastic bubble?
It's
Margarita wine.
margarita flavored wine.
See, the last impulse buy I bought at a liquor store was rosé in a can.
Oh.
How'd that turn out?
I mean, not as bad as you'd think it should.
There's a wide range because I think it would turn out pretty bad.
That's a glowing endorsement as far as I'm concerned, right?
I mean, yeah. I mean, when it comes to rosé in a can, that's pretty glowing right there.
Here we go.
Barbine supports you, Caitlin, but spells your name incorrectly. So only so
Actually,
much.
I'm going to bet that your rosé experience will have been better than this experience is going to be.
Here we go.
Oh, here we go. It's happening. Oh, goodness. The ball's dropping down his throat.
Fun fact about me, I've never had a margarita.
What? What is happening?
We need to get on that.
Nope.
Nope. There was a time for that, and it has passed.
It was 7
But that's right.
years
You do not drink.
That's true. For good
So-
effing reason.
Okay.
Yeah, she.
I haven't. I'm going to drink alcohol for the first time in 2 years tonight.
And you've done your hair.
Oh,
Somebody hit record.
This is just Yeah, my hair actually naturally does that.
Wow,
So-
you're
but
making
it's-
so many people mad at
I
you
just
right
took
now.
a shower.
Ah.
Yeah. I was, like you can see it when I wear the pigtails,
Yeah.
right? I always get the good curls because it, and some lady like tackled me at a PDF and was screaming at me about how it was so unfair that I had these curls. And I'm just like, look at how thin it is. I only have like one good curl. Like, it's not like I have a whole bunch of them. I can't really, my hair's super thin.
I have the curls underneath and in the back, but the front is like kind of straight. So if I want it all to be curly, I have to put some product in and spend like 45 minutes blow drying it. Or I just say, fuck it, it does what it wants. Like I cannot get a consistent thing going on my head.
You have to add
I had that problem, but then I learned that I realized I kind of knew my hair grows in a circular pattern on my head.
Oh.
So I have to twist it in that same, so like typically you do it like this if you're trying to twirl your hair, which actually creates curls in opposite directions.
Yeah.
So I have to make my curls like this. And once I've figured out the direction, I can just twist it when it's damp and then they stay. But I
Oh.
fought that my whole life until I was, 50.
Wow. So your hair goes into your head like a doll's hair goes into its head. It's
Right.
like a swirl, just the whole all the way down, like a Dairy
Yeah.
Queen. Like when they take the soft serve out of the ice cream, it happens on your head.
Yes, exactly. I
Nice.
have soft serve ice cream on my head.
And it's funny you mentioned hair growing in a circular direction. Mine seems to be disappearing in the same way.
Yeah.
Ah.
I have super curly hair if I don't brush it out, and obviously you can see how it's still curly. I did shave my head today though, so that was my big fun moment with shaving my head.
Nice.
Yeah.
I just encountered some pictures of myself, of course, because it comes up on Facebook Memories, and my hair was about this long at the end of last year, and now I haven't cut it since before quarantine. It's
Oh
just
my goodness.
this is how much my hair
Wow.
grows in a year.
That's legit long lady hair.
My hair just grows to this length and then breaks.
Yeah,
Like
I'm there
it won't
too.
ever get longer.
That's where I am.
My beard goes this long during quarantine, if that helps at all.
Wow. It is pretty long. Do you normally trim it? Because
Yeah, I usually like cut it all off once a year or something.
Hmm.
Have you seen the airplane, lasers, and fireworks display to Sandstorm? Ask
No.
Chris. No, I don't
No.
think I have. You'll have to
you guys on
post that.
Twitch.
Yeah, you'll.
I'm going to go over.
All
This
right.
has been growing since like last July. I'm trying to grow it out enough that I can like drape it over the rest of my head if I ever have to talk to somebody outside of my workplace during a workday to look like I'm a professional. Damn it.
Seems reasonable.
It's almost the year 2021. You can wear your hair however the fuck you want to.
Agreed.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How is
it's
it,
all
Ian? Give
professional.
us your review.
It is way better than that lying, horrible person who once told me that you can make a margarita with Mad Dog 2020.
Ugh.
So better
not-
than the margarita made from Mad Dog 2020 is what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
good.
Much better. Significantly better than a Mad Dog 2020 margarita.
It sounds like it
That's-
would be really sweet.
It's actually not too sweet. It's very lemony.
Lemon.
All right.
Okay. Is it like lemonade lemony or like Snicket lemony? Like at what level?
Snicket.
Like
Let's go
Lysol
with
lemony.
I feel like it would be similar to my mother's margaritas because my mother doesn't believe in sour mix. So she just uses tequila, some triple sec, and just all the limes.
I support that.
That's
Yeah,
me.
I support that.
Yeah,
heard
I went out
some-
last night and got a bunch of limes and grenadine. I'm actually I'm actually regretting throwing out my grenadine when the basement flooded
Oh,
because the grenadine was probably 30 years old, but it was probably still good because it's all sugar.
that's
Right.
true. Probably still good, but did probably have a little earthiness to it that it didn't have before.
Little funk.
Oh no, it was really old, and I figured I can probably just buy a new grenadine. But
Probably real thick.
yeah, but today's grenadine is all corn syrup, whereas that was probably, sugar cane that was harvested by hand because machines weren't invented yet.
I feel like grenadine. I feel like grenadine is just such an odd ingredient. It seems like really labor intensive to make for something that's barely used.
Well, it's something that, I didn't want to buy. Like they had a 1 liter bottle of it. And it's like, that's like the professional amount of grenadine. Nobody drinks that much grenadine.
Nobody.
Except for people who like cherry cokes from the bar.
That's true. Speaking of ridiculous
Or
size,
Shirley Temples.
Yeah, despite it not being cherry, ironically.
speaking of ridiculous sizes, my sewing machine is jamming. So I just before I came here, bought a bottle of sewing machine oil.
A specific oil for sewing machines. I figured it
It
would
is a
have just a
specific oil for
generic.
sewing machines. If you go online, you will find out that you're only supposed to use 1 drop.
Uh-oh. How
Oh.
much did you use?
Now, this is a 4-ounce container. If you work out the math, this should last me 480 years.
Sounds like you need
My
to
mom
sew
still
more.
has the same bottle from when I was a kid. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is an eternal supply. Nobody needs this.
you got to get on it, is what it is.
You're not sewing enough.
Yeah,
Oh, it expires in
need multiple
7/2020.
sewing
God damn it.
You need several sewing machines, and then
Yeah.
that will,
there's
Speed
going to
up
be an
the-
interview like 6 years from now where they're going to be like, so Ian, tell us, what was the inspiration for starting this like sewing empire? Was did you feel like there was a need for clothing? And he'll be like, I bought this like squeeze bottle of oil, and there was no way I was going to be able to get it through it myself.
Yeah,
So
I want to get my value. Exactly right.
so I
You
created
hear
an
me.
entire industry where we sew socks for people.
I feel heard.
All right, so only 3 minutes left. We've got only 8 people, it looks like. So we do have some ready-made quizzes for the quiz kit. So we may want people to start populating over to moving their way over to Twitch if we want to do some of those ready-made quizzes for folks.
The Great Migration.
The Great Migration, perhaps. Yes. Oh, what are you doing?
I'm scrolling just so I can see some of the possibilities.
Okay, you're going to choose them. You are the quiz mistress.
I'm going to at least have opinions.
I got a new knife. I'd like to tell you all about
He also
it
started a campfire in his studio.
a little bit. I got this new knife.
Those are good choices.
It
Was
was
the campfire intentional in your studio?
Yes.
Okay.
so it kind of smelled like cat poop, and I wanted it to not smell like cat poop. And we're not allowed to use anything smelly in the house anymore because apparently it gives Caitlin a headache.
I'm broken.
Yeah. So I shaved a chopstick with my knife into a spoon and then used a lighter and lit that. And then it made it smell like smoke, which was so much nicer than cat poop. I'll
So
be honest.
basically, you're like redneck smudging.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically, yeah. So the interesting thing
Okay.
about this knife, though, is the way that it is forged. Usually what you do is you take a piece of, like, steel or iron or whatever, and you bang on it and you make the shape of the knife, and then you, like, heat it up a whole bunch, and you quench it in, like, oil to make it harder, and then you sand down the edges and, and do all these things to be able to make the knife. And depending on how hard the steel is and then what techniques you put on it, sometimes what like companies will do is they'll put different techniques for different parts of the knife so that like the ridge of the knife, like up here, right, is like stronger and more, but it's like flexible, but it's like likely to not break. But if you were to bang it into something, you might get a notch into that. Where the edge, they want it to be much harder and less flexible because they don't want the edge to bend on it. so it'll stay sharp. But what this company does is they go and make the actual blade as you would expect, but to make the edge, they have this machine that basically like rubs the steel with an extreme amount of pressure so that it causes friction that melts the metal. And that's how they harden it. And so it's like 10 times more likely to like it holds its edge like 10 times longer and things. But it's a super interesting video to look at. So I got one because I was like, that sounds cool. Nothing like making something by just like sheer pressure.
Like, I just want to make sure that, being a pyro wasn't like a 2020 resolution buried deep down inside.
No, not at all. No,
Just for today.
no.
Like, I'm not judging. If
Sure.
if that was your resolution, as long as you don't light the house on fire, no judging.
Right. And people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones.
Or set them on fire.
What?
Nothing.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
No? What?
I adore you.
One of my resolutions is to use cliches and colloquialisms incorrectly this year,
Okay.
just out of context. Mm-hmm. So far, so good.
I didn't take offense to what you just said.
No?
No.
Well, if the shoe fits.
I've known you long enough to know when to take you seriously and when to go,
Yep. One in
Anybody
the
else
hand.
have resolutions?
Two in the bush.
Mm-hmm. What's that, Ian?
Does anybody else have resolutions?
Anyone? No resolutions?
Fuck resolutions.
Fuck resolutions. I don't believe in resolutions.
The only
As with every other year, I'm giving up women.
Cheers, Craig.
I'm giving up flash games.
Mm.
Yeah, definitely.
What was that, Patrick?
Flash is suspended. I think you're good on that, Ian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bar is low, very low bar.
Nothing wrong with that. The only resolution I've successfully ever kept was when I resolved about 10 years ago never to make any New Year's resolutions.
Ah, that's pretty good. That's a solid one.
I'm teaching myself how to loom, but I'm swearing while doing it, so I don't think I'm actually doing it correctly. No one's swearing on their YouTube videos about weaving on the loom, and I'm full of them.
Is anyone?
I'm sure they do and they're not recording.
Yeah. So for 2021, is anyone's resolution going to be 1024 by 768?
Nice.
That's pretty funny what you just did.
All right, let's go do this quiz. We've got things to do. It is New Year's Eve. We're obviously all going to gather in large groups and watch events and count together. So we can't waste time here on a Zoom call on Twitch.
You
Right?
totally can. I ain't going no damn where.
Let's do
What do you think?
Do you want to pick one?
I did pick one.
What did you pick?
Scroll down, please.
Okay,
Scroll down, please.
I'm scrolling.
Scroll down, please.
Yep,
Scroll down, please.
still doing it.
Scroll to stop.
Okay,
That one.
this one here.
Yes.
You should know this.
Yes.
10 questions that have been selected that the person who created this believes you should know.
Can you link to your Twitch channel in the chat just in case anyone needs the link?
Sure. I think so. I think it's
I just signed up. I want to test my name.
Oh, excellent.
Smiles the banana.
That's me.
So I believe it is twitch.tv/Another Wasted Hour, right?
Yeah.
That's what I believe is the place to go if you want to participate, because we do not unfortunately have enough people for the full show. So we want to spend time with you. So
Are we all going to ignore the big Donald J. Trump sign behind Ian?
We've seen that before.
Yeah.
I do not recall this conversation. What and why?
Oh, so we're not
And-
starting the show.
I think it's Ald. It just says Ald J. Trump.
Pretty clearly.
In 2017 at Artomatic, I made a fake Donald J. Trump presidential library.
He doesn't want a library. Did you hear that?
I miss
He
It
wants
was-
an
Artomatic.
airport.
It featured like a wall of it was supposed to be 75 years in the future.
Mm-hmm.
So it had a complete retrospective of his of his term, and most of it is scattered to the wind right now or got thrown out because it got poopy.
Gotcha. But what
This
you're
is
saying-
one of my predictions that still can come true, and this was really prescient at the time, is that I predicted that that Britain would leave Brexit, Scotland would leave Britain to go back into Brexit, and Puerto Rico would have been kicked around so much by the U.S. that they petitioned Scotland to become a part of Scotland.
Oh, all right. That is intense. When did you predict this?
This was before the hurricane hit Puerto Rico.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so it's all playing out. So I'm expecting Puerto Rico to go to Scotland. That's my call.
It seems like a gimme. Rob
Yeah.
says he misses Artomatic too. Yeah, those were always fun. All right, so 10 things that you should know. Let's select this, and we'll get started on this. We'll go with points on this. If you're not over on Twitch, please move over to Twitch, because that's where you are going to see all of the instructions and everything. There'll be a square. What's that?
All of the things.
Yeah.
So
There'll be a
I'm in-
square that says quiz kit. There's a little logo on it. You have to click on that and add that to your account so that it grabs your name. And Smiles, you were
Okay.
saying something?
yeah, so all right, I just sent Rob the link to Zoom, meet.anotherwastedhour.com.
Oh yeah.
And then when he can participate by Twitch without actually creating an account. You just go to twitch.tv.
But he has a Twitch account.
He
I
has
can
an
see
account.
it.
Yeah. He did it when you weren't here one day.
Oh,
He's out ahead of you. He's in the chat and everything. See where it says Rob?
oh, I thought he was in the chat from Facebook.
No, it's a little Twitch icon next to him.
Okay, all right. Well, I guess he's there.
Yeah.
So-
He's very hip. I don't know if you know.
okay. I'm misunderstanding his text, but we're working it out now.
All right. Let's start this
So-
game.
Yes, please.
What is a standard greeting at a job interview?
Oh, this is good. Is it a hug?
A high five
A burp?
or a handshake?
I think all of those are acceptable. I feel
What's
like
the job? It depends
Yeah.
on the job.
it really does depend. If it's
Job. It depends
Yeah.
on the job.
it really does depend. Yeah, I think so. Oh, we have to we're muting Rob for the moment because he's got an echo happening over there. I heard it as he joined us. I'm glad he's here though.
So if you were interviewing to be like a race car driver,
Yeah.
I feel like the standard greeting would just be to walk up to the person and go, vroom, vroom.
No, I think you walk up and 10 people come up, take all your clothes off and put new clothes on. And then you go
Oh.
into the interview, right?
I might have been playing too much Rocket League.
Yeah.
We do play Rocket League.
Yeah, we do play Rocket League. It's fun. We've got a Nico. Hello, Nico.
Hi, Nico.
Pressed answer twice and it's registering as no points. Do you have a touch screen? Are you sure? Maybe that's the problem, is that you're just touching your TV. Revealing the answer, it is a handshake. 5 people participated. And so that's interesting. A few other people seem like they may have had a problem getting it as well.
Craig has an alternative answer.
Yeah, what's that?
The real answer is E. Slip them some tongue.
Is that? Oh, okay. I thought you were swearing off women this year. Oh, are you saying that women can't interview people for jobs? That's a little
Sexist.
sexist. Oh, Craig, I'm so disappointed
So like
in you.
Craig to say that.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Equal
Craig.
opportunity.
Next question. Let's see. What tool should you check your car's oil level with before going on long journeys?
A chopstick,
I have a chopstick.
a
So,
Pritt stick,
and how about a lollipop stick?
or a dipstick.
I have been called all those things.
What's a Pritt stick?
A Pritt stick
Against
is
my better judgment. I'm
what
gonna
you
Google
shove in a
that.
Pritt to see how deep it is.
Ooh.
Yeah. If you're like, I'm not sure
That's
if
a
I should
pretty
go
good
in-
explanation.
Yeah. If you're like, I'm not sure how
Oh.
deep that Pritt is, you use a Pritt stick, and then you don't have to worry about getting your
So,
car stuck in it.
QuizKit is British,
Oh,
by the way.
okay.
A Pritt stick is a glue stick.
I feel like you're giving away the answer. You sure it's not something to check your oil with?
Well, the time is already up.
Well, that's
Give
fine
away.
because 8 people got dipstick, which is the correct answer. No other guesses. This is interesting. So,
I looked down on
Hey,
that.
can I ask a question real quick? Everything's talking so much I can't like get in. I have like you guys went through
Yeah.
the instructions of how to install the game pack, and I was busy fussing with not echoing, and I.
Oh,
totally
yeah.
missed
So
it.
hover your mouse over our faces
Over
in the Twitch
right here.
screen, and a
Big.
little box will pop up on the right-hand side of that window that
Oh,
says
oh.
QuizKit. Click on that.
Uh-huh.
And then in there, you should be able to manage the settings and allow it access to your profile or some phrase that
Grant.
is something like that.
something like that.
I granted something. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Do you
Yeah,
still
like
hear
a
an echo,
general.
by the way? Did I
Nope,
fix it?
no echo.
You're good.
Awesome. Okay, cool.
Do I want
Also,
to see my name on the leaderboards?
Yeah.
Do I do want to do that?
Well, yeah, otherwise it'll say like contestant 3.
Ah, okay.
I mean, it's up to you
I-
if you want to.
I want to mention to Rob also make sure that your browser is allowing pop-ups because I found out that my browser wasn't and I couldn't see the quiz kit.
I saw the quiz kit.
Mm.
I'm cool. Thanks.
Nico says that she deeply regrets not buying any dessert this evening. Here's a pro tip.
Order 2 slices of cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory and have them delivered to your house.
DoorDash delivers a Cheesecake Factory. Yeah. Um, there you go. See, not
I
far
narrowed
away.
it down all the way from 6 slices of cheesecake that I was interested in to 2 slices. And Keith rewarded my efforts by ordering both of them.
Oh, that's awesome.
She
I
worked
looked
so
at the
hard.
Cheesecake Factory cheesecake alone menu and got a migraine from thinking about all the varieties of cheesecake I could have.
That's true.
And it was very intimidating. I just need I need to put it like in a hat and just kind of
That's not how you
rando
eat
draw.
cheesecake.
You know what's horrifying is that they have reduced the number and flavors of cheesecake.
Mm-hmm.
I find that hard to believe.
Their menu has spiral bound and you could beat someone to death with it.
I remember the first time we ate the Cheesecake Factory is for I think it was my bachelorette party in Boston. By the way, it was a co-ed party when we went bowling, just so you can tell what kind of bachelorette I am. And we ate at the Cheesecake Factory and they approached me with an encyclopedia. And I was like, oh no, I just need a menu.
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, this is it. And I was like, take that away immediately. Give me your top 5 things that people order.
Right.
And they gave me a bunch of things. And then I ordered fish tacos because I just was so intimidated by the menu.
Right.
Which was a terrible thing to order after a night of drinking. I just want to also get that straight. Fish
The
tacos.
That's
happy
fair.
hour is really the reason to go. Their food is 3 meals. You get one of those dishes, and you have breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the next day. But
Yeah. I mean, I
The
thought
happy
fish
hour
tacos would
good.
probably be a human-sized portion. I was wrong.
Just get appetizers. That's what we used to do.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
the
we just do,
appetizers
3
at Happy Hour.
appetizers, and that was
Awesome.
our whole dinner appetizer fest. But it is true. The menu comes with a 3-ring binder. It's
Yeah.
pretty remarkable.
I was like, what is that? Please tell me that's the wine menu.
It's got advertisements in it. It's insane.
All right, question number 3.
Question number 3. Which of these is not a phrase for getting married?
Tying the knot.
Walking down the aisle.
Getting hitched.
Tying the noose.
Oh goodness.
Boy.
Oh wow, that got dark. That was.
I was not expecting
Ooh,
that,
wow.
and I'm sorry that I was
Ooh.
the one who got that out
We
loud.
should read ahead. We really should.
This
So-
quiz really doesn't have a second gear, does it?
No. My bachelorette party for my unwedding was my 2 best lady friends and I going to dinner with my dad. We were staying in a hotel because we decided here's a hilarious tradition we're going to go ahead and observe. Keith won't be able to see me the night before our own wedding. And we had a girls' night in the hotel over at the Hyatt. And my dad was staying in the Hyatt because obviously he came in town for the own wedding, and that is the only hotel he stays in up here. And he said, "What are you doing for dinner?" And I said, "Well, the girls and I are, I guess, going to try to have a bachelorette party and go to dinner somewhere, but we haven't decided where." And he said, "I will take you to dinner." And we went to Clyde's because that's the only place my dad eats. And the server came over and he said, "Hello, this is my daughter. It is her bachelorette party." And she was like, "All right.
I am here with her. This is not awkward."
My
was
my bachelorette party was weird in that, I mean, we went to a really nice dinner. They really knew me, and then we went to Howlett the Moon in Baltimore, which I just love dueling pianos. It's one of my things that I just
Oh,
really
that sounded
enjoy.
familiar. Okay, now I know why."
Yep.
But everybody who drank drove. And
That's not what
everybody
you're
who
supposed to do.
didn't drink carpooled with the people who did drink. It was very confusing.
The DDDs. The
That
drunk
sounds very
designated
Baltimore, and I don't mean to throw Baltimore under the bus, but that's
No, but it was like
But the bus
everybody. It was
driver's
all
been
that
drinking.
weird because it was everybody was from Prince George's County who went to this thing. Basically, it was just like we were all just a mess. And so like I ended up having my friend who drinks but was driving that evening drop me off at a bar down the street from my house on her way home instead of going anywhere because like there wasn't clearly a lot of drinking going on.
Yeah.
It ended up being dollar shot night at this bar.
Okay.
And I walked in because my sister-in-law insisted I had one of those penis halos thing going on. You
Just
never
like
heard of
any
that?
day.
And so everybody in the bar decided that I had more shots than I could drink. And so I ended up just like not drinking them and like, but my sister-in-law did. So yeah, it was a mess. The whole thing was a mess. But I ended up sober.
we went to Boston. I can't remember why we were in Boston to go, but we did the cosmic bowling thing. And so the thing that probably all of you know about me by now, or maybe not, is that it's very obvious when I am like one drink away from having too many drinks.
Oh, why is that? What happens?
It's just a thing. It's like the way I'm talking, the way I'm behaving. I am like I can't feel my face. If I tell you I cannot feel my face,
Well, you're not
I am
answering
one
the
drink
question.
away from the bathroom floor.
Gotcha.
Absolutely. And I'd gone all night being really good, and then the same thing. Like it was like, oh, they're gonna close the bowling alley because it's like 9:30, and of course you have to leave at like 9:30. And so like they got all my friends got a bunch of drinks like right away, and I had been doing well like all night, and then all of a sudden I had like 5 drinks in a row, and then I was like, oh my god, I can't feel my face, and Adrian goes, stop, no more drinks.
No more drinks.
Like no more drinks or this night is over. And my girlfriend Linda brought me one more drink.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I don't remember the rest of the night, but I heard it was basically everyone was in bed by 11. I think it was fine.
Well, we've done question 4. Approximately how long does it take to boil plain dried spaghetti?
Y'all, I was looking for the 10 to 12 minutes and I was looking for it and I apparently couldn't actually, I need to get new bifocals apparently. It's been too damn long since I gone to the eye doctor. But I was the one who said 5 minutes because I
Are
couldn't
you like
find
me
the
where you
info.
keep the Zoom link over the Twitch and you only get 2 choices and you hope one of those 2 are the right answer?
Well, I have the Twitch on my phone where the print is super tiny and I'm trying to get it in the right bifocal range.
Oh, we have a new contender. Gordon has joined us, says it's 8 minutes.
That is not one of the options.
That's
wasn't
what
in the
I
option.
think.
So
But that's how long it takes. 8 minutes.
Not in Britain.
yes, Gordon. So if you go over to Twitch, we've got a game going where you can actually even touch the screen or click on a button
Post
to
the
participate.
Twitch link again.
Yeah, so if you head over there, you can actually participate. We didn't have enough people to do the normal trivia, so we're doing this right now. I think you can actually participate without creating an account, right?
That's what Ursula said.
Yeah, I think you can.
Yeah, I did it.
All right, let's go to the next question.
so
Question
let's
number
go.
5, and then we can look at scores.
Question number 5.
Question number 5 is, what should you do if you get stung by a jellyfish?
Should you soak the sting in warm water?
Rub the sting vigorously.
Pour vinegar on the sting.
Jesus Christ, pee on the sting.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Caitlin, read ahead.
I'm
For
sorry.
God's sakes, every time?
It's so bad. What was my marriage one?
Right. The noose? That
Tie
one?
the noose?
Yeah. Oh my God. Honestly, the Police were not that bad of a band. Like, just show some respect.
Oh, poor Sting.
There you go. Smiles got there. Some other people are still wondering what the hell that means.
I said poor Sting. I got it. My brother really likes Sting.
Oh, we have a cat on the Zoom. Cat on the Zoom.
So extra. He's
Wow, they're
being
so
so
big.
extra.
I would have Mackenzie on this Zoom, but you couldn't notice her because that's her. She decided she's cold and she burrowed under the blankets and has been sleeping there for the last hour.
She's a lump.
He has been
Yeah.
commandeering every seat. I had to work today. So as soon as I got up, he got on my work chair. I have 2 work chairs in my office, one for the cat, one for me.
Me too.
And it didn't even matter. Like every time I got up from one, he'd move to that one. I had to sit in the other one, and then he'd try to move to that one. I mean,
We have a standoff every work morning. Cat Baloo is in my work chair every work morning, and I have to pet her and love on her and tell her she's great, and then extricate her from that chair and put her on her own chair by the window.
Yeah.
And she goes, "Meow, meow, 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 meow," the whole time.
Yep.
yeah. I mean, he's being extra today, like super extra.
Okay. Well, so Capaloo was that way today as well.
Clingy
so,
today.
So maybe
Really
it's
clingy.
the day. A very clingy cat day.
They know it's New Year's. They're like, look, shit didn't go well this year.
Yeah. Whatever you did last year, could you make sure not to do it this time?
Yeah.
I don't know what you need to do for luck this year, but could you take care of that human for me? So the correct answer, 4 people got it. Soak the sting in warm water. 3 of you thought pouring vinegar on the sting was the right thing to do.
Masochist.
And then one of you perverts wanted to pee on people. So
So look, I'm not a pervert. I'm just saying that I don't know what to really do. And
Yeah.
I know that peeing on it is not it, but that's the only thing I'd ever heard anyone say of how to do with jellyfish.
Thanks to
sting.
Friends.
right.
That one Friends episode.
I don't
Exactly.
know. I didn't even watch Friends. It's weird.
My brother got stung by a jellyfish and someone offered to pee on him.
Yeah. The other thing to keep
Before or
in mind.
after the jellyfish?
Yes.
Yeah, so the other thing to keep in mind is that it also brings you closer together. It's a very intimate moment.
Yep.
So you get a win-win there.
My brother said he wasn't sure if peeing
Mm-hmm.
on the sting would help, but he was willing to tough it out and not do it.
He's like, I'm good. It's not going to hurt that bad. Let's look at the scores and see how people are doing. Everybody in the positive right
Hey.
now. Look at that. All positive
Smiles
scores.
the banana has 2 scores.
I'm not sure how she's doing it, but it's pretty impressive.
I
Do you have multiple like browsers up or something?
mean, no, I don't think so. Well, I came in and then I created my account. Like I
Oh.
just created that account while we were on this call tonight.
Oh,
So
okay.
I might be in twice actually.
Interesting. Okay. You found
And-
an interesting bug. That's what you did. Patrick's in first place. Not too far behind. Melissa, Danny, Craig. We have Mordecai, who's not on the meeting.
Mordecai said one thing in the meeting.
One thing.
He said meow.
Yeah. Nico, Rob, Smiles the banana, and then Emily in last place, which is it looks like Craig's not going to try and steal that from you this
Craig's
time.
getting serious today.
Yeah.
I know answers.
Well,
I
you
even
ought
knew
to
a
know
clear one.
answers.
You should
And
know.
I
this.
apparently don't know the shit everybody should know. Like, what the heck?
Oh well.
All
I
right.
missed like so many questions.
Next
So many
question.
I missed them all.
Let's take question number
6.
yeah, Rob, you got 30,000 points though. So
I
you're doing
answered
pretty
a
good.
couple. I found a couple. I mean, I saw the one you snuck there, and then you snuck one on me.
We're very sneaky folks. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
it's fun. Keeps us on our toes.
Yeah. All right, next question.
Question number 6. What is the recommended temperature to wash white clothing?
Is it 100 degrees Celsius?
1250 degrees Celsius.
60 degrees Celsius,
Absolute 0.
which is Caitlin's nickname for me.
Kelvin 25.
Yeah.
Whoops.
1,000 degrees Celsius. I
Race
feel like
to the bottom once again.
1,250.
Septic might have known this one.
You think so?
Depends. If you're wearing Calvin Kleins.
Ah.
Oh my God, Ian.
Look what you did.
Let's see what the real answer is. It is 60 degrees Celsius. 7 people got that correct. One went with 100, which is a pretty reasonable guess there. But somebody said absolute 0, which I'm guessing was Ian.
I wanted to so bad.
Nuclear temperature.
Nope, that was me because I don't own any white clothing
Oh.
because I spill things and I'm like, why am I going to buy the white clothing just to spill it?
But there was a piece of you that thought, I have no white clothing, so you probably wash it at absolute 0.
I mean, also that car question was a total guess considering I don't drive and I don't have a license.
Whatever.
That's fair.
And I'm like, I don't know how to change oil because I don't drive.
All right. Well, next question. Question 7 says, according to bartender.com, which of these drinks typically has the highest alcohol content per glass?
Long Island iced tea,
A White Russian
Bloody Mary.
or Porn Star Martini?
I mean,
Is
I
that a
don't
thing?
drink, but what the hell?
I feel like the
Is
Porn
that a
Star
thing?
Martini is made
I
with
don't know
rubbing
what Porn Star
alcohol.
Martini is, but I'm going to look it up and make that.
Okay, I started
Oh.
typing porn star into the search
It looks
field and
good.
it completed it with martini.
Oh,
Yeah, it
tell
looks
us,
good.
Craig.
It's passion
Does-
fruit.
Th-
Passion
does it,
fruit.
does
Is
it
that
come
what you're
with
doing?
hand sanitizer?
Passion fruit, vodka, champagne, lime juice, vanilla, sugar syrup.
I can make that. I have all those things.
Right now, you could go and make yourself a Porn Star Martini.
Yes.
Tell Mordecai to abort the mission and go make you a porn star martini.
Abort shot mission.
We need Porn Star Martinis. Stat! Nunya Biz has
I
joined us.
love passion fruit, so I'm a big passion fruit nut. So I'm passionate about passion fruit. Yes.
The correct answer was Long Island iced tea. We've got a couple people on Facebook who are joining in as well. We've got the quiz itself actually shows up on the screen, and you can click it and get points and everything. All you have to do is go over to Twitch. It's like part of the Twitch platform. So if you swing over to Twitch, I'll put it back up there. You can participate. I don't even think you need a Twitch account necessarily to be able to do this. I could be wrong on that, but yeah, if you swing over to Twitch, you can actually click using your mouse, or if you're on your phone, you can just click on the screen, tap on the screen, the answer that you want, and it'll give you points. So you can
No, I
participate that
miss
way.
Frank. What happened
Frank?
to Frank?
Which one was Frank?
Can't remember Frank's screen name.
What did you like about Frank?
He was sarcastic.
Oh, sarcastic Frank.
Yeah.
What about the one that was from Latvia?
The potato farmer?
Yeah.
Potato farmer.
Potato Man, wasn't it? I think it was Potato Man. All right, let's go to the next question. Do you need one to you need one to comment? Yeah, well, you can still comment on Facebook.
What is considered a good credit score on Experian?
666
100
999
10.
Just 10? Just the number 10?
Yeah.
Out of how
7.
many?
That's kind of the question.
Oh, all right.
I got locked out of the quiz. Ugh, I gotta come back in.
Oh no. Let's see.
And I actually knew this.
Let's see what people have. Gordon says that it is 700.
That is not one of the options,
Not
Gordon.
one of the options. of
80
the-
is where it says it's good. I don't know what the top is. I don't
So
know.
4 people said that it is 666. obviously those 4 people, devil worshippers, because that is not the correct answer.
Close calls. Close calls was Frank.
Oh, gotcha. Close calls. Yes.
Close Frank.
999 4 people went with, and that is correct.
Wait. Credit scores only go up to 850. I'm confused.
So this is
Right.
a quiz from Great Britain.
Oh, see, I knew that it was different.
None of us stood a chance.
Oh,
Septic!
there you go, Nico. You've got a face-numbing shot. I see. What do you have?
It's eggnog.
See, Patrick said, look, she already took hers. And
Festive.
like, come on.
No, I know you took yours. I was just showing you that my wine glass was empty. I was waiting.
Oh,
And then it brought
hold
the
on
eggnog.
one moment.
And I'm sure these are gonna go great together.
No.
Oh yeah, trust me. 1 minute bitte, we can try this again. Oh shit. All right, we got half, and then we'll go half in a second.
All right, next question. Woo!
How long can you safely keep leftover rice in the fridge for, according to medical advice?
1 day.
1 week.
1 month.
There's no limit.
There's no limit.
I kind of object to that last question because Experian has a category called good,
Yeah.
and it's not either of the top 2 tiers.
Well, you should have known this.
So wouldn't the 600 one be more?
Would it be?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
That's exactly my thought process because I
Maybe
used to
good
be a
should have been
lender.
in quotes, though.
Yeah.
You have the power to give us points for both answers, though.
Well,
We
because
don't.
There's good, very good, and excellent. So it's way away from 850.
Yeah, and don't they have like a cow now that will give you more points if you pet the cow or something? I've seen the
Experian
commercials.
Boost.
There's a cow.
Oh, I
It's a
feel.
therapy cow.
Oh my God, is that what it is? I feel so bad for eating all those steaks now. I thought that that's what it was. I was like, I'm gonna boost my credit score by eating this cow.
Oh, look, Emily has the bottle like you have
What bottle is that?
Hey!
for your Fizzer thing.
Ah, yes, those are delicious. Let's say so.
What's the answer?
6 people went with 1
1 day?
week, but 1 day is the correct answer apparently.
Oh,
I object.
no
I think
way.
Doctors are
Nico,
Asian, and
seriously,
they would
look
know
up-
better than this.
Everyone
it's-
just talk all over each other so no one can hear anyone. Go.
It's fine.
That is the tradition.
okay, let's do it.
Yes,
There we go. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're winning.
Talk, 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 talk.
Hey, you gotta
Fine.
Google Chinese food disease.
Is
Yeah,
that what's
so
wrong
what it
with
says
me?
here is if you have it longer than a day, it will make your house smell like poop.
And then you
Ian,
have to set a small fire.
Can you attest to that? Is that
Well,
True.
My
there's
house
also,
already smells like poop.
yeah?
there's
Probably
also a
because of the rice.
bacteria that grows in leftovers that can kill you within 24 hours. Look it up. I swear to God, it's interesting.
Absolutely not.
No. Yeah, it's
What
okay
about-
again.
what about
Yeah,
raw
and I
meat?
thought it took a week
Want
for
raw
that.
meat?
I don't know.
I have my best friend is Asian, and I've asked her this question. She's like, "Oh, at least a week," and I'm like, I take her over any medical advice.
Is your best friend a doctor?
I mean, she is a doctor. She's just not a medical doctor.
Then she should go with Mrs.
She's never,
Oh, boo!
yeah, she's never delivered a baby, so she can't actually go by doctor.
We're not Asian though.
According to Better Homes and Gardens, it can last 4 to 7 days.
That's a week at least.
Better Homes and Gardens is not a doctor.
That's if you leave
But
it
it's
in the
British
garden.
online, so it's
doctor.
true.
Maybe they
I've
meant
been
a
there too.
week
I don't
in
know.
British measurement.
Oh, that's probably true. It's
Yeah.
metric.
Yeah, what's wrong with British rice? They seem to have a problem over there with
It's
refrigeration.
a metric day, which is like an imperial week. That's the problem.
Where's Septic Scope? He can confirm they call a week a half fortnight.
Here's the thing that I do know. You don't have to actually refrigerate mayonnaise. Let's move on to the next question. What?
According to the Sleep Foundation, how much sleep should the average adult have per night?
18 to 20 hours.
3 to 5 hours.
12 to 14 hours.
7 to 9 hours.
It's true. If you get mayonnaise that is made at an industrial level, like your Hellmann's and those things, it's shelf stable.
My grandmother made it in homemade and never put it in the fridge.
Well,
Just think about it.
It's
You-
sold on the shelf
Yeah.
in the middle of the grocery store. It's not refrigerated at the store.
Yep,
Exactly.
correct.
But it is like instinct to throw everything in the refrigerator. I know this because I bought accidentally bought a case of weird Italian, like organic Nutella, like real Italian Nutella from Amazon.
Hmm.
And it says clearly, "Hi, do not refrigerate." But as soon as I opened it, threw it in the fridge, and now I have like a rock of like chocolate hazelnuts.
All separated out.
That sounds delicious, is what that sounds like. What you should do is double down on that, throw it in the freezer, crack that jar open, and you got yourself a really delicious
Chew on it.
lollipop.
I found that dessert I was just complaining about.
The correct answer was 7 to 9 hours. Let's see what the final results were. After 10 questions, Patrick able to stave people off, still at the top there. Melissa came in second. Nico ran up and got third. And then Emily, Rob, Craig, Danny, Smiles the banana, Mordecai, and then Smiles the banana again.
So it looks like Smiles the banana did some questions and then like refreshed the browser, closed the browser, and then did the rest of the
Or
questions.
created the account. I think that's what might have happened. So
Yeah.
actually, Smiles the banana, if you combine both of the smiles of the bananas, would have come in 7th, beating Danny, right?
Yep.
Because 66 points, 66,000 points.
Yep. Just between Danny and Craig.
Yeah.
All right.
So well done.
I'm going
They
out.
can all add 10,000 points for that bullshit credit score.
Right.
All right, that was it. Did you pick another one?
Yeah, further down there was one that interested me.
One that interested you. Okay.
Go from all
I'm
the way
heading
from
out
the
all.
bottom.
I gotta get a nap
Oh,
before
there's
New
a-
Year's
Bye,
dealing.
Craig.
Bye,
Happy New
Craig.
Bye,
Year.
Craig.
Love y'all.
Happy New Year.
Bye. Happy New Year.
Scroll up.
Uh-oh.
Scroll up. It's not as far down as I thought. Keep going.
Okay.
Nope.
So I went out and went back in. I closed that browser out. So hopefully I'm only
There.
in one time.
Lock
now.
down the remix.
Lock down the remix.
There's only 6 questions,
6
though.
questions. All right, let's give it a shot. We're going to roll with 6 questions. Here we go. Starting up the quiz. Probably have time for one more, I would think. We could do this and then one more after that.
There's a music one. We could do that one.
The rules are going to your browsers right now, just in case you don't know how to do this. Where did Craig say he had to go?
Take a nap
Take a nap so that he can stay up to watch
till 2 a.m.
the new
Yeah,
year
apparently
come
it's a
in.
party from 10 to 2.
I'm literally in the outfit I'm gonna go to New Year's in, which will be in my bed.
I mean, how many people are going to watch like whatever it is, the ball drop or whatever timer go down and go 3,
I'm
2,
dropping a ball right here.
Perfect. So they're
I
going to
drop
say,
the ball every day. That's what my boss tells
let's
me.
start the game. Lockdown baking is all the rage, but which of these measurements is the smallest?
A knob of butter,
A cup of flour,
a pinch of salt.
a spoonful of sugar.
Do you know this song, "The Spoonful of Sugar" from Mary Poppins, was about the polio vaccine?
Oh,
Was
now
it
it's about
really?
cocaine.
I saw that.
Because when you gave the polio vaccine in schools, they'd pour it over sugar, a sugar cube, for the kids to take it.
That was a shot.
Yeah, for children.
I didn't even know that there were like oral vaccines. I'll be honest. Wouldn't everything get destroyed in the stomach acid?
I don't know, man. I was reading a biography of the child of the guy who wrote the score for Mary Poppins. That they had to replace their favorite song with the
It was probably
new song.
It
And
was probably done specifically in British boarding schools.
Yeah, Adrian just snopes it and he says that is true.
I'm sticking with cocaine. So the correct answer is a pinch of salt. 8 people got that correct. We're moving on to question number 2.
Which piece of office equipment was bought the most during the first lockdown in the UK?
Door stops.
Water coolers,
Headphones.
whiteboard pens.
I I'm so depressed. I used to have a stockpile of whiteboard pens, and I don't have them anymore. Though it doesn't matter because I don't need them because I have a whiteboard on my iPad. But I
Nice.
still miss having the extra special deep double secret stash of
I
whiteboard.
will say I knew I had actually made it to the big time when I started my job, and there was a box of Bose headphones, the noise canceling headphones, in a box on my desk, and I was like, "Who left these here?" And they're like, "Those are yours." I go, "I work for the government. These are not mine. These are no one's. These are like, I will not be held responsible for this." They're like, "No, really, we got these Bose headphones for everybody," and I was like,
What? We all got them? The correct
All
answer
three of
was those headphones. 8 people got that correct. Let's go on to question number 3. Question number 3 is, which of these live streaming platforms has grown the most in terms of hours watched during 2020?
Is it Twitch,
Facebook gaming,
Mixer?
or YouTube gaming? So all fairly newer platforms.
Is
Facebook
Mixer
only-
like Grinder?
No, that's not a video. That's not for video. You're confusing it. So one of those 4, but they're all fairly new. Mixer was Microsoft's version. YouTube has done its thing. That's been around a little longer, I feel like. Facebook kind of kicked into this. The correct answer, the one you're on right now, it is Twitch. 7 people got that right. 1 went for Mixer and 1 went for YouTube gaming. Mixer, no longer a thing. It's gone.
I just looked up what they're going to do about Times Square for New Year's Eve.
Okay.
Apparently, Gloria Gaynor is going to sing "I Will Survive," which is
Can I
pretty
just
great.
say, if you watch any of it, it's really depressing because instead of people, Planet Fitness has sponsored those men you see outside of the used car salesman thing, and they've just filled a giant square full of them.
Oh, the wavy guys?
Hold on, wait.
Yeah,
Why is that depressing? That is amazing.
That's epic.
It's like insane looking. I'm like, what is happening?
I'm gonna
Oh my
go
God,
look.
you
to
can get a
see it.
squirrel suit and crowd surf them.
All right, so looking halfway through, we only have 6 questions this time, so this was the 3rd question. Right, so we have Melissa on top, Patrick right behind her. Contestant number 9 has joined us. I assume that that's either Nunya Biz or Gordon, who have been answering, but we haven't been saying anything. We have to include them as well, I suppose. We've got Dash. I remember that.
That's not
Yeah,
one of the options.
taking the sugar cube, sticky notes, and TikTok. Those are the answers that have been given. We're doing a multiple choice thing, so it's a little different, but I like it. We're trying to now watch a
I
bunch
want to
of
see the.
used car salesman flaily arm creatures in Times Square, which apparently is a thing. Is that correct?
I think it was the ABC channel.
ABC channel. Okay.
The
well,
one where it's the guy from Schitt's Creek and the girl with the purple hair from the Osborne family. Is
There,
hosting.
right there.
Kelly.
Missing.
oh, they're going to the hosts of the show right now, which is not what we care about, because what we want to see.
You can see them in the background. What's
oh
that?
yeah, there's flaily things in the background. That's
Yeah.
good. I like it. That's
They all
That's
fantastic.
a
have
Brian
top
gym you
hats.
can't go to.
Ah, it's perfect. All right, so let's finish out this quiz and see what. Oh, Ian has gone negative, by the way. Somebody has decided to take their campaign negative. So,
I am contestant 9 for some reason.
oh,
Which of these Google searches increased 2,900% during the first UK lockdown?
coronavirus cure.
Virtual holiday.
Fish and chips near me.
Banana bread.
Those are tough. Those are all real good things to look for. All
There are people in Times Square and there's not supposed to be.
they're
Are
probably
they
part of
first
the presentation.
responders?
I mean, I would assume if you are in the UK, you know the closest fish and chips place. But
Yeah, I'm not in the UK, so I can't say that for sure.
You actually get that tattooed on your forearm.
yeah, just the
Mm.
coordinates though.
All right, let's see what it is. The correct answer was
Fish and chips near me.
Yeah, that was the one.
Nunya Biz
That
says I
is
couldn't
sad.
get on Twitch, forgot my Apple ID to install the app, but answered pornography. I like that Nunya is giving us answers that do not appear as any of the 4 options. It's just their own
Yeah.
answer E.
I think the thing is that pornography, I don't think was searched for anymore. It was just a smaller percentage of searches.
Well, they're shooting off
Overall.
fireworks in Times Square, which is bold because it's a tight space.
Yeah.
So maybe the fish and chips near me is that they're usually their favorite chip shop might be across the way. But
Yeah.
when you have to worry about delivery, you need to know what fish and chip shops, what chip shops are near you. And it might not be your favorite, but if you're stuck in the house and need fish and chips,
Yeah.
you got to go with close.
Or your favorite fish and chip shop pre-pandemic might be closed now.
That's true.
I mean, clearly that was the most logical answer. But
That was the one
Well,
we
they
definitely.
probably got
Everybody and their brother was baking. I definitely went with anything bread.
that's what I
Which
did.
of
I was
these
like, oh,
likely lockdown hits has the highest tomato meter score?
Tomato meter. Is it the Queen's Gambit?
Emily in Paris.
Haunting of Bly Manor.
Ratchet.
What? Is that one?
Ratchet.
I have seen all of
There's
those.
Ratchet.
Yeah, Ratchet.
really.
I'm really digging these Planet Fitness. It's a little confusing because it's Planet Fitness themed and their logo is purple and yellow. And so they have purple faces, but from here it just looks like they're in blackface,
Oh,
which is kind of unfortunate.
oh there
Whoops.
you go. Yeah. Somebody's gonna
The-
perform something.
The
to-
Planet Fitness wavy guys.
This has to be the low level of somebody's career, right? Where they're playing Times Square, but there's nobody there to see them except for a bunch of flappy armed
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Well, that's why I thought it was funny when it was like the guys from Schitt's Creek who's literally having a moment right now, and then Kelly Osbourne were like, "We're hosting Times Square," and I was like, "This would never happen before."
Yeah, I don't know that either. It looks a little like Rhiannon, but I don't think it is.
No, it's not Rihanna.
Yeah.
From far away, it was like, is that Rihanna?
Yeah.
And then it got closer and it was like, no, it's not Rihanna.
You thought this was sad. Nothing I thought was more sad than the Disney Christmas Spectacular special, which is always on during Christmas. And my mom usually works this day, so I kind of am always like, my mom's like, make sure you tune in, maybe you'll see me. But yeah, it was really sad because it was like all these unknown stars dancing with masks on and singing. It was the most awkward thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh
It was
no.
depressing.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
The correct answer, by the way, the Queen's Gambit.
That was good. I
Really?
liked that. I was a little upset by part of the ending, but the show itself is good.
Yeah.
They talked to a chess expert, and they said everything they did in that show was like on point with actual chess.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard
They were
that.
They had consultants. They knew
Yeah.
that it was going to be like they had Gary Kasparov as a consultant.
They knew that
Because
people
they
were going to
knew
be bored
that the
enough to
internet
pick it
would
apart.
tear them a new one if they didn't.
Yeah, it was like Mr. Robot all over again. You can't pull a hackers on Mr. Robot nowadays. Like it's just that gibberish happening.
It'd be way
It's
better.
not
if
like
they
it's
had.
not like CSI, where everybody that works in the hospital is like, oh come on.
Yeah. I wish they had done that though with the Queen's Gambit, where they could have just like seen how bad they could have made it, and they were like, "I will move this pawn over here across the board," and then
What if they
watch.
just renamed all the pieces?
Yeah, watch.
People fucking freak out.
Yes, I will take your king with my prawn.
My prawn.
Excuse me. All the chess people are just fucking losing their minds. Like, no, it's a pawn.
I'm
I
going
used
to
do that
take your
shit when
king
he
with
was
my
trying to teach
horsey
me how to play
piece.
chess. I'd be like, what do I do with the horsey man? And he's like, oh my God, stop.
What do I do with this little bald dude?
Right. I will take your king with my newest piece, my rookie.
I'm like, I choose castle. He's like, that's not how you play.
No, not at all.
Which of these websites has been set up to help stop toilet roll panic buying? Is it How Much Toilet Paper? Save Andrex's Soul?
Yep.
Oh Poop? Or Clean Cheeks in Quarantine?
Mm-hmm. That would be great if in the Queen's Gambit, like, one of the players had gotten gotten a pawn and you know, a rook in each of the different ones. And as they did the checkmate and got the king, they were like, caught them all. And they were like, that's not it. No, God damn it. The correct answer is, how much toilet paper?
It's a German website, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Geisa.
And it's supposed to
That's
tell
on-
you
that
how
is
much toilet
really-
paper, or like how soon you're gonna run out of your toilet paper based on like how many people are in your house and how many times a day you poop
And what their kinks are.
and then what their kinks are.
All right, let's see the final results.
What? Who's contestant number 9?
Contestant number 9, I think, is Danny.
You can't win and not have your name on the board.
Oh, then it has to go to Patrick.
It's illegal.
I can win.
We don't know it was you though.
I know it was me.
Rob came in second if we don't count contestant number 9. Just saying.
If we just go chaos mode.
Yeah. Then Emily, Mordecai, Nico, Smiles the Banana, just one Smiles the Banana.
Well, there can only be one.
Yes, and then Melissa and Ian. Everybody ended up positive on that one. So well done.
Way to fight the urge, Ian. Good job.
It was
I
hard.
messed up.
All right, do we want to one last one?
Sure.
What would you like on this one?
There's one called Music, Music, Music. That could be
Music,
fun.
music, music. You don't want red hot trivia in all capital letters?
I mean, sure, why not?
All right, red hot trivia.
12 questions, because we're getting fucking crazy over here.
Oh, what?
Oh, this is awkward.
What happened? What just occurred? Let's see if it still works. It said I couldn't get to the server for some reason. I'm not going to be the guy who takes credit for an illegitimate win on the last day of this dumpster fire.
Yeah, that seems like bad karma.
I'm just saying this is the time to do it. You shove it all into 2020, move forward.
When the first moon landing occurred, it was one giant leap for whom?
Mankind the wrestler.
Oscar the Grouch.
The cow.
Jumping Jack Flash.
Maybe it wasn't Mankind the wrestler, now that I'm thinking about it.
Oh.
I was just filling that
I
in.
still don't know who this woman is, but she has lovely hair.
You say my grandmother will turn over in her grave. You cannot get this wrong.
Oh, they have people who are dressed like flappy armed.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
That's a little strange.
They probably just they're going incognito to sneak in.
Yeah.
I mean, they're clearly welcomed because they're decked out in Planet Fitness like hats,
Right.
and little pool noodles.
Mm-hmm.
They're just showing how safe it is to go to Planet Fitness right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mankind, the correct answer. Let's go to question number 2.
Question number 2: what does a red card get you in a soccer match?
Thanks from Mom.
Why, ice cream coupons?
A birthday gift.
Sent off.
Could be any of those. You would have to know sports.
I really like her overcoat.
Yeah.
It's very nice. That man is
I got
dancing about
distracted
his
because
lady
there's
and she
fireworks.
seems unhappy.
Oh, they have bins. Oh, all the people are in bins. Did you see that?
No.
Oh, yeah. They've all got little stables that they have to stay inside of.
Yep.
They have little inflatable bins. Look at it next time. They're all
Okay.
walled in.
You mean the like humans?
The
right?
humans are
Okay.
walled in. So they
Wow.
only can have...
They're in human pens?
Yeah, they're in little human cages. All right, the correct answer was sent off. 8 of you got it right.
Ice cream coupons.
One of you said ice cream coupons, which would be so much better. That would be, I would play soccer all the time.
Why are the points so low?
Yeah, the points are definitely so much lower. I thought I was being slow. I'm like, oh no.
I know, damn.
All right, next question. What is the full name of the Star Wars game premiered at E3 this year?
Fallen Order.
Fallen Apart.
Falling in Love.
Fallen Over.
This piano player is so smiley. He's been smiling his fucking face off the entire time he's
That's
been at
great.
that piano.
Patrick says stealth level 100.
Oh, for the people who snuck in.
Yeah.
Oh, they are. They're in like
mind
field
me.
boxes.
Right?
I wonder if they're all Planet Fitness employees of some kind.
Maybe they had to spend a good amount of money to get into those pens.
Maybe.
I did
Those-
hear on CNN today that they were RSVPing for first responders and their families.
Oh,
And that was
okay.
the only people who were being allowed in the
Oh.
beds this year.
That guy
Because
didn't
the
look like a
people that
first
have vaccines
responder.
so
What do
far.
first responders
He
look
looked like a fucking nerd.
Rude. Maybe he's a first responder for computers.
Oh, maybe.
Question number 4.
Fallen Order was the answer. The deltoid muscle is in which region of the body? Ears, leg, stomach, shoulders.
But yeah, see, they're like, they've got a bunch of boxes lined up
Yeah.
that people are allowed to be in, and then they're not allowed to leave there. So they obviously have to poop in them. That's
Kurt wants to know where the music theme went.
the music theme. Oh, we didn't do the music theme.
No, we did red hot trivia
This
instead.
is red hot trivia.
It's red hot.
Rah
He
rah
got
trivia.
tricked. He was all ready to like get number 1 on this. And he's like, what is this?
You have to have deltoid muscles to make music. All right. Calm down. I will give you a red card.
I'm
No
concerned
more
that 2
music for
people
you.
think there are muscles in their ears.
Right. Yeah. 2
What?
people believed ear muscles.
What?
This was a music question.
All right. Question number 5.
What did the French government call the chat app it launched for official use in 2019?
To chap.
Yap.
Blap.
Whap.
Oh God. None
Yeah.
of those seem French.
I
None of
think,
these have any
to chap would
accents
be-
on them.
Would be like check.
Oh.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's see what the correct answer was. It was
Whap,
to chap.
To chap.
To chap was the
Whap,
correct
whap.
Not
answer.
yap or whap.
A lot of people went with yap. That's a good guess, though. Whap. I know what my sister would have guessed, which would be wham, which would not be one of the answers that you could have selected.
Yeah, Patrick went with WAP because he misread it as WAP with an exclamation point.
That's a great explanation.
No, like the song, not the, okay, whatever.
Which of these is not a Call of Duty title?
Ultimate Warfare,
Infinite Warfare,
Modern Warfare,
Advanced Warfare.
Warfare.
I feel like the timer's going quicker on this quiz.
Maybe. It's red hot.
I'm now watching a video about the creation of the ball
Of balls.
by the Waterford people.
How do you make balls?
Carefully and with a forge of some kind.
Oh, you got to forge your balls.
It's very colorful.
The correct answer was Ultimate Warfare. Infinite Warfare, Modern Warfare, and Advanced Warfare all exist.
They're real things.
Those are real ones you can buy right now, but Ultimate Warfare so far has not been put out.
I should not have picked Infinite Warfare knowing full well that the United States is a thing, and that's kind of what we do. So
It's our jam. We dig it.
Yeah, a lot of people chose that.
Let's see. Question number 7. Where did J.K. Rowling finish her finish writing her final Harry Potter book?
On platform 9 3/4,
An Isle of Skye Castle.
a Glasgow museum,
An Edinburgh Hotel.
Edinburgh.
What she said. That's always the tricky one. The last
one of the
one.
reasons I'm glad I took 3 years of Irish Gaelic in college is because when we took the train on the coast outside of Dublin to get down to Dunleary, all of the words that told you how to get, help me, what stop you were coming up to,
Mhm.
were all in Irish, and it
Oh.
was pronounced in Irish. And if
Okay.
you looked on your map and listened to what they were saying, these things in Irish have absolutely no relation to each other. So you couldn't just read the thing and hear the thing and go, oh yes, no, they don't look anything alike. So the greatest thing about taking 3 years of Irish is knowing what fucking stop to get off on. When I was
That seems like a lot of learning for that one very slim moment that you might need it.
I'm embarrassed to say, as the 1/4 Irish girl that I am, although I look 100% Irish girl that I am, I didn't quite understand the whole Brexit Ireland problem. I was like, I don't get it.
I think
I don't even know what to say to you.
I think
I
Patrick
know.
has
It's
something to
embarrassing.
contribute.
Really embarrassing. Adrian had to explain it to me. I was like, I had no idea.
See, I thought Patrick had something to contribute, and then I turned the mic on, and he was like, "No, nope."
no, I'm out. I'm done.
We're not, I don't have time for that lecture.
Question 8.
Which Bond film features the quote, "I love you too, M"?
Casino Royale.
Skyfall.
Golden Eye.
Live and let die. I can do words.
Skyfowl. Look at them flying up there. Oh,
Ah!
they're obviously going south for the winter. The Skyfowl.
You shut up.
Skyfall bird.
Yeah.
I'm very busy watching the weird Planet Fitness men.
And the people in pins.
In pins?
Yeah, they're in pens. In pens.
People pens.
Yeah. One person guessed
They should
Casino
definitely be a
Royale, and that one person was correct. 4 said Skyfall, not correct. GoldenEye, nope. Live and Let Die, not correct.
Just so you know how cheating works in my family, Patrick said it's between Skyfall and Casino Royale, but I picked Casino Royale, and I think I'm fucking wrong.
So, not a good resource, huh?
Which game was invented by an American architect?
Risk,
Scrabble.
Boggle.
Monopoly.
Did you know Monopoly used to have a different set of rules that was abandoned because it made it look like capitalism was bad?
Nope.
Yep.
I saw that too.
Yeah, there were 2 sets of rules. There was like the socialist kind of way of doing it and the capitalistic way of doing it. And the capitalistic way basically ended quicker because you didn't have any money because somebody took all your money and you hated them. And then Milton Bradley or who took over Monopoly, basically, because it was called like the renter's game or something, landlord game or something like that. They took the capitalistic rules and they took the socialistic rules, I think it was, and got rid of those and just did the capitalistic ones. I think that's what it was.
So
Monopoly Socialism Board Parody Adult.
They definitely have this game.
So you're telling me that the developers of this game had 2 options to go with, socialism or capitalism, and they tested these options, and one of these options inevitably ended with "fuck you, Nana, stop with your fucking hotels on Boardwalk," and they went, "That's what we want to go with."
Yeah.
Yep.
Because it was way more competitive, and so it was like compelling as a game, where the socialistic one, everybody kind of ended up with about the same amount of money, and they were like, well, that's not fun.
Playing against my mom.
Yeah, it's like playing against your mom.
The correct answer was Scrabble. One of you got it right. 5 went with Monopoly, which was not the correct answer. Just one that I chose to talk about. Risk and Boggle.
Who's the architect?
It was Andrew Lloyd Webber. Moving on to question number 10.
That is so true.
Which of these TV shows has the most actors in common with Game of Thrones?
Poldark.
Sherlock.
Stranger Things.
Broadchurch.
I think it was MASH, wasn't it?
No, Broadchurch.
That's another British show. Yeah, you can never play a board game with Adrian's mom because whether it's cooperative or whatever, she's like, I don't understand it. How do I win? And we're like, no, it's a co-op game. Like playing Pandemic with Adrian's mom, she's like basically playing the bad guy. She's like, ha 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 ha, you're all gonna lose now. We're like, we're on the same team.
Right. You're playing that, what is it, Settlers of Catan? She's like, I have the most. I'm winning. And you're like,
Yeah.
no, it's supposed to be. God. The correct answer was Sherlock. Only one of you got that right. Split between Stranger Things and Broadchurch. Those are the 2 most popular answers.
Most British sounding show.
Let's take a look at the scores. We've only got 2 questions to go, but let's see how this runoff ends up here. Are people within striking distance? Emily right now at the top.
Oh, wow.
Very close. Only a couple hundred points between her and Patrick. Nico within striking distance as well. And then Mordecai. We got the 2 couples at the top there. Seems like maybe that seems weird. Coincidence.
No, I just been the only reason I'm staying up top is I have been waiting until absolutely no points can be deducted from my answer because of my answer to like when I don't actually know shit. So
All right, fair enough.
strategy.
Way more excited about this game right now.
Ooh, look.
Yes. Melissa is in 5th, Smiles of Banana 6th, then Rob, Danny, and Ian. Danny and Ian fighting for the negative points right now. Ian in the lead. Ian with 27,000 negative points. Danny's
Good job, Ian.
only got
I'm
9,000.
distracted. I'm playing with my magnetic colored balls.
Is that in celebration of having negative 9,000 points?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's here on my desk. I got
You're good.
distracted.
You're no problems. No judgment from us. Continue with your balls.
There
Let's
was
move
also
on
fireworks.
to question
not
11.
hear this?
Which of these tech companies launched first?
Kickstarter,
Instagram,
Pinterest.
Spotify.
I'm going to go Kickstarter, and that's how the others started.
Yes.
That's probably how that worked.
It's a company starter. It's called Kickstarter.
Yeah. So they were like, I'd like to start a company called Instagram that has like pictures. And they were like, you should make a Kickstarter about that.
Yeah.
Mhm. That's my guess.
Facebook would love it.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Everybody's gotten in. Oh, across the boards. 2 for Kickstarter, 1 for Instagram, 4 for Pinterest, 2 for Spotify. And those last 2 people are the only ones that got it right.
Dun, 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 dun.
Spotify. Way
How on
before
earth
the
did
others.
nobody hear of Spotify until like a year ago? But like everybody's had a Pinterest since 2007.
That's what I was thinking.
Mhm. I've known about Spotify for quite a while because
Yeah, me too.
as a musician, they didn't want to pay us. So
Oh, sure.
there was that. Next question, the final question of the night. Let's do this.
In which city did the stage musical The Lion King make its debut?
New York City,
Minneapolis,
Tokyo,
London, Fish and Chip Shop near
fish
me.
and chip shop near me, red card, Deltoid.
Monopoly.
We're just naming answers of previous ones.
Yep.
Let's see what people had. The correct answer is New York. So no, it's not. It's Minneapolis.
Bitches.
Oh man.
Welcome to the Twin Cities, whores.
Oh, the Lion King.
Oh,
When life is so cold, you have to invent warm lions to stay alive.
Pretend you're in Africa with lions.
You would be great right now if we were in Africa with lions, and the rest of the country's like, lions? That sounds dangerous. They're like, it's fucking cold up here. I'd like to be in Africa.
It's fucking warm in Africa.
Let's see the final results. Oh, Emily switched out. No, Emily was on top.
Emily's on
But
top.
Nico has swept in and taken second.
40 points
40 points between them.
ish.
And-
38 points.
And not only that, but Patrick also got owned by Mordecai. Both
Yeah.
of them came up.
Patrick said, wow, great curveball question. So that one really got him.
There it is. Then we had Rob Smiles the Banana, which I'm just going to say the whole name every time.
Mordecai snopes you on the spoonful of sugar thing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, God, we were going back and forth. There's a lot of shit that came out of my mouth tonight. And I was like trying to figure out which one I got Snopes on. And
yeah.
was the spoonful
Oral
sugar.
polio is a definite thing. That
Yeah.
happens. That's
because I read this thing, I swear to God, I was reading a documentary, not a documentary, but like a description of the daughter of the man who composed the songs in Mary Poppins.
Oh, okay.
And he had to put his favorite song got kicked out at the last minute, and he had to write a new one. And it was when his daughter had come home from getting the polio vaccine, and they asked, did it hurt? And he's like, no, they just put it on a sugar cube.
Nice. All right. So Melissa rounds out all the people in the positive numbers. Danny and Ian in our negative numbers, but Ian taking the cake on that with 42,000 negative points.
He was fueled by margarita wine.
Yes, that was the problem. All right, that's it, everybody. The end of the game, the end of the show. Thank you.
End of everything.
The end of 2020. Although we all scientifically in our brains know that when the clock strikes midnight, it doesn't actually change anything.
No,
We're
but
all
on-
going to
on the
go
20th.
3, 2, 1. Is it better? Is it better now? Are we done?
No, we just yelled Jumanji.
No, you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do, Keith? At 12:59:57, I'm gonna take a really fucking deep breath.
Yeah.
At 00:01, I'm gonna let it out, and that will be, and then I'm gonna go to fucking bed.
But how are you going to feel when you go to bed and you look at the calendar and it says 13/1/2020?
I'm gonna say Jumanji.
So I love Stranger Things. I've reveled in zombie movies. I
Okay.
come from upstate New York, so I'm pretty handy and woodsy. I feel like I can survive any of these apocalypse scenarios. So I'm down. Like, look, I'm a resource. Count me in. That's all I'm saying. Like,
Right. That's
value
fair.
added.
Is
Value
Mordecai trying to tempt you with a cat toy?
So, Mordecai's like, look, it's a butterfly.
You know you
Swat
want
at
to
it.
batter.
So if you want to do an Irish superstition at midnight, you walk out of your house through the back door, walk around the house, and come in through the front door. You're letting the old year out through the back door and the new year in through the front door.
You told
Yeah,
me the
that's
opposite.
I don't.
last
I
I
only have
realized
one
I said
door.
that backward last night, and that's why you asked me that funny question.
You
But
said-
after you asked me the funny question, I was like, why is he asking me this stupid question?
Yesterday she said it's an Irish tradition. You come in the front door, you leave out the back door. And I was like, which door do you come back in? And she was like, whatever. I don't what?
I
Wait,
thought he
what's
was
this
asking
stuff?
me the dumbest question.
The Irish backdoor man?
Yes, exactly. You nailed it. And
So if I only have
eyes as good as I do, though.
Who's doing it?
Yeah.
No,
I'm
who's
like,
doing it?
if I only have one door, does that mean I have to walk outside and crawl up 2 floors to my balcony to get back in?
Take
Oh.
her.
no, you go out the balcony and then you come
Okay.
back around to the front, right? That's
Yeah.
what you're
That
saying.
actually makes it a little easier.
Yeah.
Because you have to let the old year out of the house first,
Okay.
and then you have to let the new year in.
Yeah. The
I
Irish
was always
tradition.
told
It's
an
the
Irish
Irish tradition
when
of
you're supposed
scaling
to.
down your balcony with your bread sheets, I think is what that is, right?
Yeah.
I heard you were supposed to bang your soda bread against the wall.
And the
Is that
doors,
true?
all the doors in your house.
I lost you at bang. That was the only thing I heard.
Oh, you're supposed to
And
bang soda bread.
tomorrow, on New Year's Day, when you have dinner, you're supposed to set an extra place at the table to remember anyone you lost in the last year and keep your front door unlocked.
Okay.
And then a tall, dark, and handsome
yeah,
man
that
has to be
sounds
the
like
first one.
Elijah's tradition.
Yeah, the first person through your front
Also-
door really matters in the new year. So my friend Nia is having her husband come over with a basket. Hang on. This is weird. It's some of her
None of this is-
relatives are like Irish travelers or something like that. And so
Gypsies? Are they gypsies?
yeah, you can't say that word anymore though.
No, you totally can't.
Is
Not even a little.
uh,
So
tall-
it's a slur. It's a slur that's ended up used to be describing both the travelers from Ireland and the Romany people, mostly the Romany. It helped because darker skin, that usually fuels some racism. But yeah, things like gypsy, gypped, those words are all slurs about
Is
travelers.
that what that means? Holy shit. I had
Yeah.
yeah, so she said a dark-haired man with bread, wood, salt, and money in a basket is supposed to be the first person through your door in the new year. So
Okay.
she's dispatching her husband to come to my house at 12:15. He'll be the first person through my door.
I don't understand any of this.
Bread, wood, salt, and what? What was the final?
I think probably whiskey, but I'm guessing.
Dark-haired man with bread, wood, salt, and money in a basket.
Money.
Money.
And that's
I'd
never
welcome
happening
that.
here. There's no amount of money because there's a friend of ours in one of our pods.
He's more concerned about the wood component. He's like, make sure
I
it's
mean,
still
I can
wood.
spot y'all on wood. Like, I'm just I'm concerned because now
No
you
metaphor
told
for
me.
wood allowed.
But now you told me, so it's like I know someone, the first man that's gonna walk in my door tomorrow,
Yeah.
and I know there's no way I could convince him to carry that shit.
Maybe not.
So I'm
No
just
extra
gonna have
luck
to-
for you. As long as the first person through your door tomorrow is not a ginger, then you're good.
No, I got no. The person who is a ginger is in my house and lives here.
Nico, you stay the hell away from my front door.
Well, I'm screwed because Robbie will probably be the first one through my door.
Damn it, Robbie.
All
Someday.
right, everybody, that is the show. So
That's a
thanks
joke.
for hanging with us
Bye-bye.
all through 2020. We started this in March. It is now the end of 2020. That's how long this has been going on. And you have all been a part of it. We appreciate it. Don't forget, you can follow us on social media. It's A Wasted Hour on Twitter, Another Wasted Hour on Instagram and Facebook. We are available on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch at Another Wasted Hour. So subscribe, follow, do all those things. We have a secret group called Another Wasted Group.
Not a secret.
Yeah, it's totally a secret. Another Wasted Group over on Facebook. So join us there if you want to talk about the show and how we can improve it. And don't forget that all of this is because of a podcast called Another Wasted Hour that we were doing for 3 years. There's 140 episodes of it. It's free. Just go where you go to podcast and then type with your fingers Another Wasted Hour. Yep, just like that. Hack onto the internet.
Be a hacker.
Yeah, if you're hacking and you type Another Wasted Hour, you will be able to hack yourself some podcasts. Go grab those. Subscribe if you enjoy it. Give us a review and some stars. We would appreciate that. And that's all of it. So 2020 done. We've got a vaccine that is coming out. We know some people that have already gotten it. None of them have died much, and that's really good. So go get that thing. And in the meantime, masks, distance, the things that make you stay healthy, that's probably a good idea. And let's hope that 2021 is better than 2020 and isn't just doing it isn't what it just says it is, which is that 2021, which is what it feels like, right? So until then, everybody, we will be here Thursdays, 7:00. We'll keep this going, I guess. I guess we need a final word of the day, right?
Wait, before you do,
Yeah.
can we get one last wheel of shots for the year?
Yes!
Real shots. All right.
Patrick, fetch.
Oh my God! Hold on, I gotta get a shot. Hold on.
Go get your shots. I mean, this is going to go so badly because it is either yes or it goes no, and then we have to do it again.
Yep. We're just going to do it till it's green. You know we are.
Like, here we go. Let's see what it says. The wheel of shots.
Oh, thank
yeah.
God.
Go ahead. Yeah, but it's definitely shots time. This is for 2020. It's to kill off all of the 2020 in you. Make it a strong one. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Caitlin's word of the night was
Chili.
Chili, because you made a bunch of chili.
Yeah.
So if you need some chili, you now know where to go to get that.
You fuck off. Don't touch my chili.
She can give you an award-winning recipe that she invented.
Hey, when we're out of quarantine, we got to do a chili cook-off, man, because I believe I have a damn good chili as well.
Oh.
Technically, this is an award-winning chili.
Ooh.
And technically, it's not a recipe. It's just a list of ingredients.
Hashtag, well, actually, Emily.
Yes. No, but I think that's a great idea. We should totally get together and do a chili cook-off because what we've learned from all of you is that you're all really good losers. So this is, I think that's great. I'm helping you. That was me. I was on your side on that.
Thanks, Phoebe.
All right. Any last things for 2020? The floor is yours, Zoom.
Right.
Nico has summed it up, I think.
You know what? I did have mixed feelings because, like I said, as much as 2020 could go in the fucking toilet for all I care, I never would have met all these wonderful people like Danny and Melissa and Emily, who, I mean, I can't say it was a total wash because
You've been to my house.
I've been to her house. We shared a fire pit and marshmallows. We made s'mores and drank wine.
Oh, show them your s'mores thing.
Oh,
yeah.
should I?
And so this has been a real blessing, and I can't thank you guys, Keith and Caitlin, enough for doing this. But yeah, I mean, so not a total wash.
That's
but
true.
Mostly...
No, not at all. I mean, not at all. And that's the thing. Go ahead, Pat. Pat has something to say.
And I've got kittens. I mean,
I got my kid. Go ahead. Pat has something to say.
My only thoughts on the whole end of this thing is progress is hard. Growing pains hurt. And thank God it looks like we're through the worst of us and the light at the end of the tunnel might be real. So let's just keep on keeping on.
Yeah, it sucks.
And like Nico said, if we hadn't done this, I wouldn't have gotten to meet all of you. Oh, no, wait, I knew all of you. Never mind. Fuck 2020.
Literally
This
knew
is
all of you.
terrible. Yeah.
We didn't know Patrick.
Yeah, I think I knew Patrick.
Keith, we've never met.
Had we not met?
Not in person.
No, because when I came to your show, Pat couldn't make it, so Trey drove me.
Ah, okay. Well, there you go.
And-
So one person.
And I've never met Melissa.
Nope.
we're
No, I
gonna
never
have
came.
like a reunion party.
I've never met Danny. So I met people.
Well, so for the record, this whole thing started just days after our pie party in March.
Yeah.
We actually had it because we were like, I don't know, like, are we? And they were like, oh, things are happening, but like, it's okay for now. And then literally later that week, they were like, don't go and meet anybody. It's terrible. And we
Yeah,
were
my
like,
office shut down
I was
on the
listening.
16th.
I was listening to like I don't know what I remember what I was listening to, but they were talking about how everybody in the world knew this was a thing except Americans were cavalier about it. I'm like, I legit was listening to Reuters news every single day from January until March and didn't know this was serious until we got shut down. Even
Yeah, we were on a
they mentioned the
naked
virus
cruise
every day.
We literally got on a cruise boat. It was the second week of February. We went on a nude cruise, and one of my best friends was like, "Don't get the COVID," and I was like, "That's no thing." And then I got back, and everyone's like, "Shower and bleach, and don't touch anyone or anything." And I was like, "I've been eating out of the same trough for like a week and a half."
So we knew it was a thing because my friend Nia's parents lived in Beijing when it started in China. And so they were giving us updates from Beijing, but we still had the I mean, that seems like a problem in China.
yeah.
Right. Well,
That's for you guys.
I mean, by comparison, the last serious outbreak that the country faced was Ebola, which never really gained root and is a much harder to transmit disease.
Yeah.
Because it requires blood-to-blood
Except for
contact.
Ebola, what's Zaire? Ebola Zaire?
Reston.
Ebola Reston.
Reston's the really contagious one.
Yeah.
But it doesn't affect humans.
Yeah, thank God it only kills monkeys.
Yeah. But like really good.
And we don't have a lot of monkeys in
Not
Boston.
like all
Anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. It really takes them out. But we're safe.
Yeah. My sister and I are really happy we had Mom's Memorial Service fairly like a weekend before Vermont went down in lockdown, because that would have been horrible. And I remember leaving work on the Friday before, talking to my associate director, like, when do I not go in? Like, is it when the city closes down? And then Sunday came and we got that lockdown thing, and I messaged my associate director going, I don't think I'm coming in. And she's like, I don't think you should come in either.
Yeah, I don't know that we're going to have a pie party this year.
I think we planned for it.
Yeah, I think we planned for it. I just don't know that it's actually going to happen.
We could have pie party online.
My theory is
Yeah,
that
pie party online.
mid-March, maybe most of us will actually have gotten the vaccine. We'll see.
If not, we'll need pie.
I think you're very optimistic and sweet, and that is why I adore you.
I'm just saying, a lot of people said April, so
Yeah.
it seems mid-March is not that far off from that. So
Yeah,
we'll
I know.
see.
I got on the list though. I found out today that my boss, all of us, he said, "Hey, guess what, guys? When we get our shipment in, we're on the list. Like, our team's on the list." I'm like, "That's awesome. When are they anticipating us getting it?" He said, "June."
Oh wow, okay. Well,
Dr. Fossey said it could take up to 2 years to
Get everyone.
everybody.
Yep.
And then Nico collapsed. Well, on that note, we should probably end the recording of this stream.
Probably so. Shaggy, where are you going to be streaming? Our good friend Shaggy's going to be streaming Persona 4 as we finish up. So if you guys want to jump over there and check him out.
Yeah, give us your Twitch name.
Yeah, what's your?
Well, your Twitch name is the
it's
Shaggy
the
Freak.
Shaggy Freak, right?
So look for the Shaggy Freak on Twitch, and he will be streaming Persona 4. I don't know if we're doing video games tonight or what we're doing.
I don't know, but yeah, go and. What's that?
We'll definitely be doing Mofo Robots sometime this week, Danny.
Right. So yeah, let's go.
Plus, I have Jackbox games. I can just pipe it into the Zoom.
I also have a bunch of them. Yeah, so we can do that. So yeah, the Shaggy Freak. Everybody go bomb his channel real quick. And let's go see what he's up to and see if we can make his night. But we're gonna sign off. Thank you so much for hanging out with us all this year. We will see you in 2021. Any final words other than chili?
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake. All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.
Happy New